And thank you so much for staying with us. It's time for sports here on Breakfast Central. Now, Romelu Lukaku has apologized and definitely will return to the Chelsea squad for tonight's Carabao Cup semi-final first leg against Tottenham. Now, the manager, actually, Thomas Tuchel, has come out to say that, yes, he's apologized. Not just that, Lukaku was dropped for Sunday's Premier League game, if you recall, against Liverpool. That match that ended 2-2, fantastic goals scored by both teams. Of course, though Lukaku did not play, but he has finally come out in the open to apologize, what many fans were actually waiting for. Now, what was he apologizing for? Do not forget, Lukaku spent barely just 7 months in Chelsea, and he was bought for a very, very high price. And not just that, he should have stuck to his guns, hold on, despite having an injury, and expect to play all over again. But Thomas Tuchel decided to introduce Lukaku back to the games, giving him just 30 minutes to ensure that he gets back into full fitness. But unfortunately, this young lad right here decided to go all out, grant an interview, and lambast the coach, the club, and say that he misses his former club. But good news, Chelsea fans, and good news to all football lovers. He is back and he says, I am sorry. And that's one big story, though. Well, away from that story concerning Romelu Lukaku right there in England, let's move on now straight to the AFCON. We're building up to the AFCON, no doubt, and I'm sure that you are sticking close to News Central because the sports team definitely have something for you. But this one is a bit dicey because Sierra Leone coach, I'm talking about John Keister, says he has received death threats prior to naming his squad for the Africa Cup of Nations, which begins on Sunday in Cameroon. The 51-year-old received 2 threats regarding the inclusion of certain players a day before announcing and reported them to police in the West African country. Now, they will be facing Algeria, not forgetting to Ivory Coast and Equatorial Guinea. Those are the teams that they will be playing this time in the Africa Cup of Nations. But receiving death threats, who does that? For a coach who selects players, well, it's quite synonymous with coaches, especially when it comes to football. Not just coaches as well, it's quite synonymous with players who actually probably make a mistake or probably bungle the chance of scoring a goal, and then they face this. By the way, AFCON starts this Sunday, and News Central will bring to you all the information that you need concerning that all-important football showpiece. And that's all we'll bring to you in sports. But let's go back to the Chiefs. He's got something for us.
Well, I'm still looking at the Lukaku story, and I think fans should be more forgiving and more accepting. He's probably just missing his former club, Inter Milan. He's just missing it, and he's just being human.
They buy a player for as high as 97, 94. I mean, if you add every other thing together, all you need to do is just keep quiet. You're barely a year. I'm a fan
like
of
you said,
Lukaku,
he probably should have explained better
really
in his
fantastic
message when he was trying to give out that information. But it's not a crime, and he hasn't killed anybody if he comes out to say he's missing his former club.
I think he thought too much about himself.
All right, that's it for sports, but you can tune in to 10:30 a.m. for In the Game.